Hey guys, thought I'd make a short video on AlgoPro version 3 Oscillator. So if you guys follow the channel, you'll notice that I've done a lot of work over the last probably 6 months now on AlgoPro 1.2, and so I'm starting to venture into AlgoPro 1.3, the version 1.3. So there's so much to it though. Making videos on it is just so time consuming, and I've got to test everything. So I thought I'd start easy and just have a look at the AlgoPro V3, which is actually the oscillator. So it's not the whole AlgoPro version 1.3, which has a lot of stuff in it. If you pull the menu down, it's overwhelming. I'm still sticking with version 1.2. That's because I'm familiar with it. If you have any questions about this, if you're a member, I have a Discord. This is it right here. And so if you email me at stockalertsreviewed@protonmail.com, I'll put that email in the description below. I can send you an invite to join this Discord where we're talking about all this stuff, and you can ask for things like playlists that I have on the channel that might be helpful for you. A lot of this stuff, like I said, is basically on version 1.2, but I am starting to go into version 1.3, so that's the start for today. So definitely do that if you want a community. We're starting to build it up. It's fairly new, but I'm hoping there'll be more interaction and more helpful content in here than there is with the AlgoPro, the Discord that's dedicated by AlgoPro. So this is like an unofficial AlgoPro, just for people with AlgoPro Discord. Within my Sidekick Traders Discord, I have various channels for different things. Before we get started, if you want to learn how to win 90% of your trades in 90 seconds, just check out the link below. It takes you to my free email course, which teaches you how to sell options, how to sell spreads. It's in conjunction with Lance from thetatraders.com, and this is a skill that has proved really valuable in this market, in this choppy market, being able to take these small wins with a very high probability of winning, even when the market drops. So definitely check that out. It's one of the key things for trading success is to diversify your strategies, and learning to sell options has been one of the best things that I've done this last year. So check that out. I also have a full AlgoPro review, which has a ton of stuff on it. Again, I'll leave this in the description below. You can go through. I've got all my videos and things in there, real trades that I did on this. Haven't had a lot of time to day trade, really, and so basically I've not really been doing a lot with AlgoPro recently, but I'm trying to get back into it now, so you'll see more videos popping up on it. Let's see where we're at. So we don't need that. It's a playlist. Again, you can find that on my channel, like I was saying. So let's look at the AlgoPro V3. So this is an oscillator, and it just says it here. If you zoom in here, it just says it's a complex oscillator that takes reversal signals like the RSI, the moving averages, and trend confluence to help confirm potential entries. As price overextends beyond the RSI thresholds of the V3, the algorithm looks for all the other signals to be confirmed to signal a potential entry. Settings can be fully customized to fit your trading style. So I haven't done anything with this. All I've done is load up SPY. And so this is basically a 15-minute chart on SPY. I just picked the time frame randomly, nothing too exciting. And this is actually version 1.3, so my first time looking at it. Haven't actually taken any trades from it yet, but look at this. This works really nicely. So this is default. I haven't changed the sensitivity or anything. I'm sure I could start to get better signals if I changed the multiplier, which a lot of people don't do, or maybe don't fully realize that they need to do that. But the other cool thing is the oscillator can help get rid of false signals. So if I pull this up right up here like this, so you can see the full thing. This is the oscillator, the V3 oscillator that I've added to the chart. You can see oscillator V3. And so it actually gives its own signals, like sell here, buy here. And so you can use that in conjunction with the actual signals, or you can use these alone, but I'd suggest using them in conjunction with other things. And so what happens is we have overbought up here with these red lines. The darker the red, the more overbought. So it's slightly overbought here, a little bit overbought, really overbought here. And oversold down here, same idea, these green lines, horizontal lines, so red and green. And so you can see there's a buy here, buy here, buy here. Now when you start to compare the charts, you can start to see how you might be able to filter some of this stuff out. So I'll try and shrink this down and show you. So for example, there's this one right here. So let's try and zoom in on that so I can kind of show you. With two charts like this, it gets a little annoying. Let's see. So imagine you're just looking at the upper version 1.3 again, and you have this big buy candle coming in here. Well, if you look at the oscillator at that same point, you can see that we're actually really overbought here. This deep red, the screen's been going up for a while, and the oscillator actually signaled a buy much sooner. And as the buy on the oscillator was finished by the time the buy on this came in. So you would say, you could say, well, there's a buy here, but the oscillator is saying we're overbought, like seriously overbought. And it had a buy back here. This buy wouldn't have worked out very well. I mean, you'd have got up to like here a little bit. Decent little trade. But you can start to say, hey, maybe I don't want to enter the signal because it's overbought so much. And then you can also use it for confirmation as well. So if you look at the next signal as a sell signal here, we're also heavily overbought. So the chances are that you're going to get a sell off. And that's exactly what happened there. It didn't indicate a sell on the oscillator, but you can still just use the fact that we're really overbought. So it can really help you on reversals in particular. And then again, for extra confluence, you can see we were oversold. We had a buy signal on both the oscillator and on the version 1.3 signals. And again, we did get a nice little move up to target profit number 1. So you can start to really see how useful this oscillator could be. And this is default settings. I haven't done anything to customize this or refine it. And that's something that is pretty crucial, I think, with these systems, is customizing them to make sure that, they are optimized for your particular trading. So yeah. So hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully you start looking at the V3. So all you have to do is go into indicators. And it's the version 1.3 is this one right here. That's for those top signals though. The bottom one is actually, let's see, where is it? This one, AlgoPro V3 Oscillator. So if you want something to add to your charts, this one might be worth it. I know a few people are having success with it, and hopefully you do too. So check out all the links in the description below, and I'll talk to you guys soon.